Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 323 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, January 4th, 2017. Very proud of myself there, Ricky. Usually I start off the first video of the new year using the previous year's numbering.
Let's see if for the graphic I can change it to 2017.
Yeah, probably not. That'll be a couple months.
I'm pretty sure for the first 3 months of 2016.
Ricky, you were away last week. What happened?
Well, I was away for
the holiday season,
yeah.
for the festivities that surround the holidays.
Festivals.
Did you have a good Christmas and a good New Year's?
Yeah, it's great times. Hung out, chilled.
Right on.
Regenerated for the new year.
Nice. During this regeneration, did you fill your mind with all kinds of new ideas for exciting new comic projects in the coming year?
Please be prepared to be injected with new stuff.
Nice. Well, I hope everybody out there certainly had a great Christmas and a happy Hanukkah and a happy New Year and a happy everything else. It was certainly a great time here at Stadium Comics in the month of December. And now we're in the month of January, which is the month of doom in retailing. It's the month after Christmas, so people are tightening their wallets. But, how can they resist loosening those wallets with comics like the books we are going to show you today? That will be available at your local comic shop. You won't be able to resist. It's intoxicating, the draw that these comics will have on your already stretched finances. Alright, with that being said, let's get to this week's books. Ricky, go ahead and open the first comic boxes of 2017. Alright, we got some collectibles to show you today. First up is the Finders Keepers statue line. And these are based on some characters from Suicide Squad. First up is the Joker. Comes with this base that you can stick your keychain onto, and it can keep your keys safe. So that's kind of cool. This is a Joker statue, and to go with it, we also have this cool Harley Quinn statue. So really cool concept. You get a pretty badass keychain with it as well, and the artwork on the statue is pretty awesome. We also got this in. It was a special order for a customer. It is a Superman rescuing Lois Lane statue. It's based on the FLEISCHER Studios designs from the classic Superman cartoon. Alright, on to the non-Marvel DC books. A small selection of books this week. We have Grant Morrison's 18 Days, issue 19. Optimus Prime, number 2. We've got the reprinted, but still a first printing because the first version was printing error and was destroyed. Saga issue number 41, new on shelves this week. Gem and the Holograms, number 22. And The Walking Dead, number 162. Here's the regular cover and the Art Adams cover. Okay, moving on to the DC books, we've got Shade the Changing Girl, issue 4 from DC's Young Animal line. The Fall and Rise of Captain Atom, number 1 of 6. Here's AQUAMAN, number 14. Green Arrow, number 14. Green Lantern, number 14. CYBORG, number 8. Superman, number 14. Here is the variant cover for this book. Nightwing, number 12. Atom Rebirth, number 1. This is the first Rebirth book we've had from DC in a little bit. And here is the variant cover. Justice League, number 12 is a tie-in to the Justice League vs. Suicide Squad series. Here's Harley Quinn, number 11, the regular cover, and a beautiful black and white variant by Frank Cho. Here's Batman, number 14, with a variant by Tim Sale. Then finally for DC Comics today we have Justice League vs. Suicide Squad, number 3 of 6. This is an awesome cover by Joe Mad, and here's the cover by Amanda Connor. Okay, now moving on to Marvel, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Prelude. Avengers, issue number 3. Spider-Man 2099, number 19. The Unworthy Thor, number 3. Hawkeye, issue number 2. Moon Knight, number 10. Champions, issue number 4. Sam Wilson, Captain America, number 17. Here's Nova, issue number 2. Scarlet Witch, number 14. Deadpool Too Soon, number 4. Old Man Logan, number 16. It's a new one from Marvel today. It's U.S. Avengers, issue number 1. This was offered by Marvel due to it being a launch of a brand new Avengers title. They offered the purchase of 50 different state variants, with each state being represented by another hero from the Marvel Universe. There's potentially a lot of variant covers on your local store's shelves this morning. Maybe they focus just on your particular state. There's also a Canadian variant cover, although they do say that sometimes Canada is the 51st state. We would tend to agree with that here. We are very much our own country, but we'll take your US Avengers Canadian variant. As far as our store here, we didn't order any of the state variants because the qualifier from Marvel for us to qualify for any of the state variants was very high. It's a high number of regular covers you would have to order to unlock the potential to order any of the state variants. So we did not get any of them, but some of your local shops out there might have, so be on the lookout for those covers. Just when you thought you've seen every version of Deadpool possibly out there that there could be, you get this book here. It's Deadpool the Duck, issue number 1. Very simply, you take a Deadpool and a Howard the Duck, you put them together, and you get Deadpool the Duck. Winning formula in my book. And another new number 1 today, it is The Unstoppable Wasp, issue number 1. This one comes with a couple different variant covers. Let's have a look at those. Here is the Scotty Young variant, and this is the Andy Park variant.
Alright, so now it's prize time. Last week I wasn't here. Sorry guys. So now we're doing the prizes and the draw that was supposed to happen last week today. For the questions that happened 2 weeks ago, I asked you what your best Christmas was. Got some pretty awesome answers. Mike Irish said, my sweetest Christmas I ever had was Christmas of 1989. The summer of that year, my parents took me to see the Tim Burton Batman movie, and I became obsessed with superheroes, so my parents got me a big box full of Marvel comics from a Sears catalog in hopes of encouraging me to read. I didn't know they did that. Well, it worked in not only getting me hooked on comics, a habit I've never stopped, but also got me to read the classics like Dracula and the Count of Monte Cristo. And it all started with the box of comics my mom and dad gave me for the Christmas morning of 1989. Thanks, Mom and Dad. That's a great story, man. And it's good that you're reading classics. I guess they did all those adaptations of classics. You were a very well-read man. Anthony Guia said, my sweetest Christmas was when my cousin used to be children and they would come to my house on Christmas Eve. We would throw a huge family party and stay up past midnight to open presents. Typical Filipino Christmas. We can't wait for Christmas morning. You know, my family does the same thing. It was always great to dress up as Santa and hand out presents. I always cherish memories when their faces lit up when they received something they loved. This is beautiful, man. This is Christmas feels right here. Alex, the comic hoarder, said, my younger cousin is named Alex, same name as me. One Christmas we couldn't make it to the big family get-together, and she opened up all of my G.I. Joe toys, and they sent all her wrapped Barbies to my house. So needless to say, I was a pissed off kindergartner. Ouch, that sucks, man. Especially if you really want those G.I. Joes, just put the Barbies in combat fatigue. Basically the same thing. Dominic Rocco said, my sweetest Christmas was when I got the original Voltron lion set. I saw the sides of the wrap box and knew what it was. We used to open the gifts at midnight and then go right to bed. The next day I found out that my family had opened up the box to play with the set. I guess my Christmas went from sweet to sour. Ouch, man, that's a raw deal, man. They just play your stuff like that. But the winner, the one who touched my heart the most, goes to Calcast, who said, so this is going to be really sappy and more serious, longer than my usual comments. My sweetest Christmas was when I was 10 years old. My family and I had just moved to Honduras for a missionary work. I was really alone and had no friends because I didn't know Spanish at the time. It was a really scary and sad point in my life, and I felt super alone. This was also going to be my first Christmas without my uncle being with us. He is like my second dad. So that was always on my mind. However, come Christmas Day, after opening up my gifts, my dad says there's another surprise and to check the backyard. I ran outside to see my uncle laying in the hammock, and I immediately cried of happiness. It really made me happy and felt so surreal seeing him there. Truly made it one of the most special Christmas I've ever had. That's beautiful, man. You just go into the backyard and you see this dude like chilling on a hammock. Fantastic stuff. That's the thing. That's the stuff movies are made of. Great stuff. So, congratulations, Calcast. You'll be entered into the draw right now. Alright, so we got our box here. I'm going to put CalCast thing in there. We got Ken Ives, who talked about Baby Groot going on auditions for baby characters. That's going in there. We have Comic Guy's Rules, who says that a great stocking stuffer is a coupon to your local comic shop, which we all agree. Alex, the comic hoarder, is going in there, who said once a year Batman buries his sidekick. Ooh. And last month, I forgot to include Mark Walker, so I'm including him this month. And his comment was about Doctor Strange wearing a muumuu and a shower cap. So that's going in there. We're going to avoid any cuts here, so we're going to go, we're going to go, we're going to go. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Pull it out. Which one's this? Whoa, look at that. This one's CalCast. So CalCast, congratulations. Send your information to info@comicboxer.com and we'll get your stuff out to you as soon as possible. Alright, so for this week's question, we're going to be celebrating Deadpool Duck. I've most likely asked this question before. I mean, I've asked hundreds and hundreds of questions at this point. I'd like you to comment on the best fusion of superhero and animal possible. Maybe explain, you know, the kind of adventures that go on. So I think perhaps the Marvel villain Rhino would be really good mixed with a sheep. So then you'd have a rhino sheep. It would be pretty great. It'd be a fluffy thing with a big horn. Be good. A horny sheep. So let us know in the comments what's the best combo of animal and superhero, supervillain. And, you know, maybe give us a little backstory on who they are. And the best answer will be entered into the draw at the end of the month.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. As stated earlier, I hope you guys are all having an awesome 2017 and had a really great 2016. Ricky, were you surprised by all the celebrity deaths in 2016?
I mean, I was, but it's not going to stop. 2017 probably going to have just as many celebrities.
I've heard that 2017 will feature the death of your innocence.
Happened a long time ago.
Okay. As always, you can connect with us on any of the social networks you see here on our screen. And we'll see all of you guys next time for episode 324 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your comics this week.